It's time now to go inside innovation, brought to you by DMI, mobilizing enterprises for the connected world. Well, an airplane pilot who got laid off in the wake of 9/11 turned to the emerging industry of drones, launching BirdsiVideo in Carmel. In just 4 years, the company has expanded to 17 franchises nationwide, has 2 international offices as well. And for more on the evolution of the drone industry and how it's changing the way some companies are doing business, pleased to be joined by BirdsiVideo founder and CEO Josh Kneifel. And Josh, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Gary.
Okay, you started this venture in 2014. 3 people and a dream, as you say in some of the background here. Talk about the drone business, why you got into it, what you were seeing in that business that made you start BirdsiVideo.
Sure. So back in 2014, I subscribed to Entrepreneur Magazine, and I read a small blurb. It was 2 or 3 sentences. It talked about this emerging technology, a drone. I'd never heard of it. I wasn't in the military, but I talked to my wife and said, hey, I'm going to pick up one of these just to see what it can do. And long story short, I started the business in 2014, did some marketing type promo videos for residential and commercial real estate contacts I had, and it just sort of morphed into a bigger animal. At that point in time, there were no regulations. Coming from the aviation world, I knew what the FAA was involved in terms of safety and focus on all of that. So I started the business and ultimately franchised it in 2015 as things grew. Okay,
talk about BirdsiVideo, what it's all about, because you really focus on that, what I'll call the commercial market, big businesses and in specific sectors.
Right. Yeah, so we, again, started the business both on the marketing side, residential and commercial. When the regulations opened the door for others to get into the industry, we quickly turned more towards the industrial focus. So right now we're looking at energy, which encompasses oil and gas, solar, wind and power, commercial real estate, telecom, which is cell towers, and agriculture. So those are the 4 focuses. In my opinion, I would like to see us focus even more going forward.
Yeah. We'll talk about growth, because you've grown in markets with franchises around the country. You have an international presence as well.
Yep, yeah, so we have 17 franchise locations right now. Some of those are in multiple markets. And then we have a partner down in Brazil and a business development partner out in the UK.
Talk about, as you look at this industry, which is changing so rapidly, give me your description of where you see the industry now and where you see it going in your space, in the commercial space, but also there are a lot of kind of one-off folks who are using drones as well.
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier. Yeah. So there are a lot of folks getting into the business, and it's grown tremendously. I think there was 60,000 commercial certified pilots in 2017 or 2016, and that's grown to over 120,000 now. So it's more than doubled. The FAA expects close to 400,000 by 2021. So it's just, tenfold, growth. And the industry, I think, is heading towards some consolidation, mergers and acquisitions for the larger players, and it's going to become more of not really focused on the drone, but I think the tool in the toolbox, the data acquisition and the value it brings to the clients.
And I want to bring that up because it's the video that's important, but data is a big part of obviously what you do and a number of other companies are focused on.
Exactly, yeah, huge piece of the business. I think ultimately the drone is the sexy tool today. It could be an airplane or a camera on a stick, as my partner Gordon Dowry says. So it's the matter of bringing that value to the client depending on what they need, and this is usually a more efficient or more cost-effective way to do it.
All right, lots changing in the world of drones around the country and around the world. BirdsiVideo growing right here in Indiana and beyond. Josh Kneifel, thanks very much, and we'll look forward to following your story.
Thank you, Gary.
All right.